Hello and welcome. I am Kim, and together with my 3 dogs, Doerak, Bobby, and Pilou, I have taken on the challenge of converting my sprinter van into a camper van for us to travel Europe in. Come along as we say yes to new adventures. Today's episode will be about the preparation work I did on Sophie before I could start the build. Because Sophie's previous owner was a handyman, she had these cool cabinets built into her that I didn't need, so I was going to tear out. I put them online for someone to pick them up for free, and a man came who had the similar van who was super happy, and he is now using them. Here you can see the way she's looking after I took all the walls and all the floors out. She was super dusty on the walls, so I started cleaning. I got some soap and some water and I started cleaning everything out. The previous owner built bathrooms for a living, so he carried a lot of stuff in her that was dusty and sticky, so I was cleaning it all. The back was really dusty and clean, so I'm taking it out so I can clean everything. The plastic that was on there, I put some sort of waxy painty stuff on there to make it nice and black again. It's looking fantastic now. Here you can see me clean the rubbers. They were all white and covered in dust, and I'm using a little screwdriver and water and soap to clean everything out so it's gonna be nice and shiny again. Everything I'm showing you in this video today took me about a week to accomplish. It's mostly cleaning and taking care of little rusty parts. So I put it in this one video and it's all fast forward so I can show you everything in a shorter amount of time. I think in her previous life somebody dropped some glue in the car and it went under the floor and it got stuck on there with all sorts of sand and sawdust. So it took me a little while to take everything out of the middle of the floor because I did want to take it out to make sure there was no rust under there. As we are just watching the process of cleaning happening before us, I'd like to talk to you guys about how I got Sophie. I knew I wanted to get a van, and I had a smaller van that I had a buyer for, so I also knew my budget. And I was looking online on the Dutch sites. There is Marktplaats and I think Auto Trader or something like that. And I was keeping an eye out on Facebook Marketplace. And then one day I saw the ad for Sophie and I called and it was just put on there, so I was lucky. I was one of the first people to respond. I got my dad, we went to check her out and she was awesome. We bought her. A couple of days later we picked her up and she's everything I could have wished for. She is a 2010 Sprinter van, height 2 and length 2 with 232,000 kilometers on her. And I recently discovered she has the same birthday as my dog Bobby, which is adorable. What I think is really great about Sophie is that they had all the maintenance documentation available for me so I could see how she'd been doing through the years. This made me really confident that she was going to be a good car to buy. When I got her, I took her to the shop, they checked her out, they fixed a little thing, and she's been doing great ever since. Here in the video you can see I get the Novarox. This is the stuff they gave me in the store to put on all the rust parts. It's going to attack the rust, or I don't know what it's going to do, but it's going to help prevent the rust for further rusting. There wasn't that much rust there, but I just treated every little part I could find. Afterwards I clean everything off, then I sand it down and I put spray paint on it, base coat, and afterwards top coat. And it's going to be insulated, so hopefully no moisture will get to it in the future, so the rust will be stopped. Here, this process was kind of a big thing. I didn't know this. I've had 2 vans before, Opel Vivaro and a Nissan NV200, and at both vans I've taken out this part, the wall before, but this wall in the bottom, it was attached from the driver's side out, and I couldn't reach it because the bench doesn't move. So this was kind of hard, and it's really big. So once I did get it loose, luckily my roommate came home, as you can see here, and she helped me take it out of the van because it was super heavy. It was very satisfying cleaning everything out, and I was also very happy that I took it out at this point because I could reach everything way better. Here you can see me clean the part where I put the Dooraks on. This is the part where I sand all the little bits of rust that I can still see until I have a clear metal sheet that I can put my primer on. Here I'm getting ready for the next step. I have tape with some paper on it to protect the bumper because I'm going to spray a base coat on the parts that I put the Dooraks on because I don't want it to ever rust again. As a base coat, I'm using a spray paint that I got from a store that's near my house. It's a special store and it has paint and everything for cars. So I just told them what I was doing and this product got recommended to me. The finish coat that I have, the top coat that I have, is the same brand. I will show it in a picture over here. Now that the paint has dried, I am going to add my noise cancelling sheets, which are awesome. They make a ton of difference. I ordered a bit too much, so I am not being sparse with it. I do know that it weighs some kilos, so it adds to your weight, but I rather put some more of this stuff on it and then use some lighter woods in the future. So I am putting it everywhere, in all the corners, everywhere I can get it, I'm putting it. Now notice I am not wearing gloves, and this is being recommended to wear gloves, and I thought, how bad can it be? I cut my hand quite deep on several times on the stuff because it is, the top is a silvery sheet which gets sharp if you cut it, when you cut it, and when you push it down on the wall, yeah, that cuts your finger. So don't be like me. Do as I say, don't do as I do. Please wear gloves, because I have been doing this for a couple of days, this sticking it all on, and I cut myself basically every day. And every day I thought, ah, crap, I need to wear gloves, but I didn't. I ordered these sheets on Amazon, and I will put the link in the description. If you would like to buy the same product, you know where to find it. Noise cancelling sheets are an optional layer in a camper van to keep out sounds from outside and to keep the van from rattling when you're driving. It stops the sound of rain a lot, and it just provides you with a little bit of extra comfort while driving and sleeping in the van. Here you can see the end result, and it kind of makes it look like a spaceship, which is really cool. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any questions or anything to say, please comment down below and I will be sure to answer it. And in the next video I will be showing you how to insulate and what insulation I used. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.